Hey guys, making a quick video here. God has really been laying something on my heart lately that came from a song, really, that I'm going to be singing later. The song is called Bones by Hillsong United. And it's just something that God's really been placing on my heart, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about why. Many times in life, we wonder why we don't see miracles. We question why things have happened, why things haven't happened. We keep asking, God, why would you say these things and then not give them to me? Why would you say yes? When in fact, it is us that He's waiting on. He's waiting for us to rise up and to start living the way He's asked us to and do the things He's asked us to do. This has been true in my life. After really praying on something and God saying, okay, this will be yours, and then waiting a while, he doesn't just give them to us. We have to prove that we will use it for His glory and not our own. This is why God waited to do some of the things that He did, because if He would have done them when everybody else wanted them to, the world or man would have gotten the glory and not God. So He waits for the time, usually when it looks like it's at its worst, when things look the farthest away, when they look like they're impossible and they could never happen. That's usually when God says, okay, I'm going to do it now. And at that moment when God does it, at first we get mad and we think, oh man, why doesn't this happen now? But then when God waits like that, it gives people the chance to say, wow, that could not have happened any other way but through God. And, it's just amazing how there's so many points in life that are like that. When in the Bible, when a man's daughter died, and it was, God, why didn't you come sooner? And it's like, well, I wanted people to know that even though she is dead, me being God and being amazing and having mercy and being wonderful, I can raise her from the dead. And now people will say it wasn't physicians, it wasn't this, it wasn't that, it was me. Because I loved you, because of this, I will do this for you. And people can finally see who I am and why I'm here. I don't want my life to have to get to that spot. But most of the time that's kind of how it goes. We wait on ourselves, or try to do it ourselves, or don't do things hoping that God will just give it or do it for us. And He always comes through for us, but only after we obey Him and do what He asks. There was a point in my life where I was just ready to give up. I was ready to give up on the promises, ready to give up on what God had shown me. And they looked so far away, and they looked so hopeless. How can this ever happen? This and this hasn't happened. How can this happen? How will this ever be? It looks impossible, God. I stopped believing that they could ever happen or they would ever happen. It wasn't until I was at what felt like rock bottom, and that I finally said, okay, God, this hurts too much to do on my own. I need you. I'm thirsty for you, and I'm so desperate, and I need this so desperately. Now, there are two kinds of desperate. There are desperate to be seen and to look good, like saying, God, why aren't you doing this yet? I need you to do this so so-and-so can see me. I need you to do this so so-and-so can be heard, and I need you to do this for my glory. And the other kind of desperate is, God, I need you to do this so that I can live again, so that I can breathe, so that I can be full of life again. I don't care who sees me. I don't care what happens. I want to live again. And I want that kind of desperate. I want that kind of desperate. But it reminds me of Ezekiel and the story of the dry bones. When God showed Ezekiel the valley of old dry bones, not worth a thing, just laying there. And God saw something in those bones and told Ezekiel, go and awaken them. Tell them to stand up, tell them to get up. And Ezekiel said, okay. And he told the bones, bones, rise up. And they arose. They came, with tendons and flesh, and they arose, but they weren't worth anything yet until God said, Son of God, breathe life into them. Breathe life. He said, Son of man, breathe life into them. And so he did. He breathed life into them again through the power of God. And once he did that, the bones arose. And God restored them. God said that those bones were the bones of Israel. And he restored their hopes and their dreams and their cities. And that's what God did for me. When I had let myself dry up so much and became like those old bones that I just didn't care. I threw it all away by the wayside and thought, whatever, never mind, But it wasn't until God breathed his life into me again and restored me, that he restored my hopes and my dreams. God always fulfills his promises, even though not all of them are yet fulfilled. But he's always faithful, always. And I know and believe with all of my heart that those promises are coming. If not here now, but that I still have to remember to do what he's called me to do and be who he's called me to be, and loving on him and giving him my everything every single day, because God's not going to do it for us. He's not just going to say, oh, you're right, you're just a human, here, I'll give you everything you ever desired and you don't have to do a thing. I wish it was that easy sometimes, but for the most part it's not. God called us to be a peculiar people and to obey him and to love him, and in his mercy and his greatness he gives us that regardless of who we are and what we've done, because he loves us so much. The song Dry Bones, the song Bones has been on my heart for a little while now, and it helped me through a hard time to really be like, yeah, you're right, God. So I really hope that if any of you are struggling and any of you, are at that same point that I was, that you're just ready for God to breathe life into you again, that you will take time to lay things down at his feet and seek God's face and let him breathe life into you again. I hope all of you have enjoyed this and can take a little piece from it, and have a blessed day. Take these dry bones, breathe life into their skin. You call me by name, raise me to life again. You can calm the oceans, speak peace into my soul, take me me as I am. Awaken my heart to be again. Oh, oh Jesus. Oh, oh Jesus. Oh, oh Jesus, alive in me. You move in the unseen. You set the captives free. As I stand and sing, you're breaking these chains off me. And oh, oh Jesus. And oh, oh Jesus. And oh, oh Jesus, alive in me. I can feel you are close now. I can never hide, you are here and you know me. All I need is you, and I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Breathe in me your life till your love overtakes me. Open up my eyes, let me see you more clearly. Falling on my knees till I love like you love me. I love you. Oh, oh Jesus. Oh, oh Jesus. Oh, oh Jesus, alive in me. I can feel you are close now. I can never hide, you are here and you know me. All I need is you, and I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Breathe in me your life till your love overtakes me. Open up my eyes, let me see you more clearly. Falling on my knees till I love like you love me. I love you. Oh, oh, Jesus.